Hello and welcome. My name is Maria and I'm from Practice Test Academy. The purpose of this video is to make you fully aware of the fundamental steps that you need to complete when you're preparing for your operational case study exam. On top of that, I'm going to guide you through our highly recommended products that will certainly fast track you to exam success. And with our guidance, you'll learn how to get ahead of the game and pass your case study exam with complete and total ease. Let's begin, shall we? The first one that we have here is reviewing the technical knowledge. Now you'll need to be familiar with the concepts and the theory coming from the P1, E1 and F1 papers, and you should also understand how to apply them to the case study. Then you'll need to approach your pre-scene, analyze it thoroughly, get familiar with the industry of fireworks, and then analyze the pre-scene again, but this time do it from the performance, enterprise, and financial point of view. We have done all of that and more in our preparation packages. Last but certainly not least, we have practicing mock exams while practicing your writing technique with mock case study answers. I have to say that many of you are going to find that this is possibly the most crucial step of all. Now we've prepared packages including those with up to 7 mocks with well-written, thought-through solutions in order to really give you substantial practice before your exam day. So many students, they get lost in the preparation side of things, so we really wanted to make your life easier. Now many students, they have difficulties such as knowing how to time their approach, and they end up losing track of what to review and when. Now we really do get that here, so after careful consideration, we've split our content into manageable weekly chunks. We've made it into a step-by-step process for you where you can easily track your progress so you know exactly what you've done and what still needs to be done and when. Now these steps are in an order that, in our professional opinion, will be the most efficient and effective steps to take when preparing for your operational case study exam. We have the OCS Essential package here, which I'll go through with you today. Now, as you can see, we also offer 3 remaining upgraded packages. We have the OCS Advanced, Master and Ultimate package. Now, the Advanced, Master and Ultimate packages will include everything from the Essential package, but it also has that extra benefit of mocks as well as a marking service or more in-depth one-to-one tuition. Our standard Essential package covers the following key content areas. In our first step, we're going to introduce the concept of case studies. We've called this an OCS Kickstarter, and here you're going to understand what's been examined, what's expected from you, what your role is in the exam, and also how the exam is structured, how you can prepare for this exam, and lastly, how to plan and write your answers so that you can maximize those marks. And now, after laying the groundwork, we'll move on to analyzing the pre-scene. And first, we'll analyze everything on the document. Our tutor will highlight all of the important bits and analyze the information presented and expand on it to give you more real-life examples. Industry analysis will also be included, and you'll find a handy summary document in there too. Over the next 3 weeks, we're going to devote ourselves to specific papers. Now, P1 is the leading paper in the operational case study, so we're going to devote a full week to that. Then we'll spend another week focusing on the E1 perspective, and lastly, we'll wrap up with the F1 paper. In each of the 3 weeks, we will start off by revising the technical knowledge from the week's themed paper. Now, it's important to emphasize here that these 3 papers, they're tested in a slightly different way here. It's all about the application of your knowledge. And this is why standard revisions of your objective test papers, they might not be too useful for the case study exam. Then we'll delve into analysing the pre-scene from the performance perspective, and we'll dive deep into P1 key issues arising from the pre-scene. And just to reinforce all that knowledge and information, we'll kick off with the writing process. Now, this is why we've prepared 5 tasks for each paper based on the current pre-scene for you. We believe that writing, particularly writing solutions for mocks, it's the most crucial part of your case study preparation. Now, we want you to avoid that common mistake that most students can make while preparing for their exam. They start doing mocks far too late, and sometimes not even under exam conditions. Now, we believe that if you start writing and solving mocks almost from the beginning of your studies, you'll find that preparing the structure of your answers and then developing your points, they'll become second nature to you. And not only are we going to get you to write solutions to single paper related tasks, but we also encourage you to start preparing solutions from mocks right from the 3rd week in, so that you can cover at least 5 mocks before you sit your exam. And we'll send you email reminders explaining what you need to cover week by week. You will have 5 mocks professionally written by our Practice Test Academy tutors and an additional 2 bonus mocks, courtesy of BPP. We have worked tirelessly behind the scenes and have carefully crafted the questions and their solutions, and I can say with full confidence that the quality of these mocks are definitely at the higher end of the market. Also, in the 6th week, we'll focus on ethics, IT hot topics, and again on mocks. We will also analyse the frequently examined areas based on the past exams and how you should approach them, and we'll also identify the most likely pre-scene issues so that you are armed and ready to face any challenges during your exam. We've not missed a trick here at the Academy. Everything for your case study exam is covered here. Now let's have a look at the final week, a time in which your confidence should be well and truly boosted. We'll summarise what we covered so far, and you'll get some last-minute tips for the day of your exam. With the recent launch of our Ultimate Package, we've added a personal tutor assistant in there, offering you 3 one-to-one tutoring sessions. A tutor will check your progress on a weekly basis and also communicate with you directly by email. You should certainly consider getting your mocks checked. Now, can you imagine constantly repeating the same mistake and nobody ever mentioning it to you? It would only leave you to repeat that same mistake over and over again. Now, by getting your mocks professionally checked and marked, you'll get a chance for somebody else, possibly from an examiner's point of view, to assess what you've written and how you've worked out your answers. Our tutors will verify your answers and give you tips on areas in which you can improve. Now, this valuable service, it only costs £45 per mock as an add-on, or it's included if you subscribe to our Advanced, Master and Ultimate packages from the start. So there you have it, a walkthrough of what our tool includes and how it can help you maximize your chances of passing your operational case study exam. Thank you so much for listening. We wish you every success in your next exam.